My name is Paul Herzig, and I'm here to talk about the Eliot Ness Fest. The festival has been in the makings for some time now. One of our commissioners, Paul Heimel, is a noted author on the life and times of Eliot Ness. And a few people had gotten together and had talked some time ago about maybe having some kind of festival. Right now we have a committee of about 15 people, and it's really starting to take off. Eliot Ness is probably most famous for his contributions in bringing down Al Capone in Chicago during the 20s and 30s. He was a prohibition officer in charge of putting enough pressure on Al Capone to disrupt their flow of money. After that, he was a prohibition officer in this area, this district from Tennessee on up. Illegal moonshine, that type of thing. His connection to Coudersport is kind of a historical journey. He became president of the Diebold Company, the safe people, and then got into watermarking checks. They eventually started a small factory here in Coudersport, and he ended up here, I think, about 1955, 1956, somewhere around like that. And he lived here until his death. I think it was in late '57. While he was here is when he was going through negotiations with Oscar Fraley, who was the guy that was writing the TV program. It's interesting, here's this famous law enforcement officer from Chicago, so very famous because of TV programs and movies, and yet no one has done anything in his honor. No one's doing it. And we just thought that that would be in connection with a salute to law enforcement throughout the whole United States. Just a fine festival to put on. And I think the key to it is going to be the antique cars. You know, so far we've got 36 beautifully restored antique cars from about a 5 or 6 year period. And they will, you know, they'll be on display, and part of the vignettes that'll be going on in the street scenes and things like that.
Get out of the truck!
The Irish gang is going to be bringing a load of booze from Canada, and the convoy is going to be waylaid by the South Side gang, the Al Capone and Frank Nitti and those boys. The second one is that the ladies from the ice cream shop have graciously allowed themselves to be arrested. They'll be caught serving illegal booze from their ice cream shop. At the end of the parade, Al Capone and his minions are going to be in front of Olga's, and there's going to be a confrontation ending up in Al Capone's arrest. The excitement is, I think, because it's new. We want to continue it and go on with it and make it a yearly event. Someplace for people to go in northern Pennsylvania, you know, on a quiet July afternoon. We can claim him because this is where he came. This is where he came, this is where he lived, this is where he died. You know, that's precisely why we're doing it.